We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Acuña digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 13, Ronald Acuña Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Bounce to first. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Drilled to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Márquez gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the designated hitter, number 8.
Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road with them.
The next 0-2.
1-2 count.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jake Fraley is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field. Like that pitch there, lefty-on-lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Ready on 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Wander Franco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Mariners, the third baseman, Ronald Acuña.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waters comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next for Seattle, Evan White comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. This is foul right side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Langoliers, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Drew Waters. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's set and the pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mariners' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting in.
Into the box now, Shed Long.
Shed Long.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Evan Skov, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jake Fraley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Acuña aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Fraley. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Fraley is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. To the plate now, Wander Franco. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back, no double play.
Now back.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Thompson Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now batting, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there as he currently finds himself third best on the squad. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dom Thompson Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waters arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan White. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So far this season with runners in scoring position, White hits a little over the 270 mark. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Noelvi Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mariners leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Drew Waters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Drew Waters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings forward Ronald Acuña Jr.
Nope,
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And a dive, but he's back. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 2-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 22 on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Justice Sheffield will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 33.
Here's Kris Bryant now.
Next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 3 runs already home here. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Bryant around first, heading for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No one out with a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second, reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in once again, Francesco Valencia. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Ready for another chance? Shed Long will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Long, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And there's 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now at the plate, Evan Scobe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jake Fraley. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2-2 the count. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Count is full.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0.
Leading off for the play, the first baseman, Freddie. Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Freeman is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Jonathan Loizaga will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now, Ronald Acuña, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Barehanded for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he popped him up. Marte will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Braves lead it 6-0. Archie Red gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12, Archie Red.
So stepping in, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here's Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Kris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Francesco Valencia. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
That's the ball.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes.
No LB. Márquez.
Ozzie Sanchez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Ozzie Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Noelvi Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
1-2, the count.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. He's right there. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Shed Long. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Henry Steiner enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Wander Franco will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Settling in now, Evan Skog. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The catcher, Alvarez. Go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Willie Calhoun.
Stepping in, Willie Calhoun. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. This is pulled into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuña as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Márquez earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.